Benson Boone, welcome back to the
Jimmy!
show. Come on. Great to see you, bud. By the way, Studley album cover there. Ooh la la, ça sent. Benson, you've had an amazing year. I thought it'd be kind of fun if I just said some of the things you've done in the last few months, and you give me a one-sentence sum up of that moment. Does that sound okay to you?
Yep.
Okay. Benson Boone, the Grammys.
Woo. That's.
No, not sound effects. You can give me. You can give me full sentence, one sentence, one
Okay.
sentence. Yeah, you don't have to. Or you can maybe a sound effect and a sentence. What?
Well, yeah, it was more like a wow, that's tight.
Okay. Okay. Coachella.
Crowd.
Now you're giving me just one word and then you're stopping. You're stopping.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait.
you can give me a sentence if you
Full
want.
sentence?
Well, if you want to, but crowd is pretty good. Like
Okay.
crowd,
Okay.
like you're in.
All right,
Okay,
all
I got
right,
that.
all right.
Woo and okay. The VMAs. Yeah, you're good at this.
It was very sparkly. My outfit was very sparkly.
Okay, that's good. It was. The Eras Tour.
Whoa!
Lollapalooza. Okay.
I still don't think I could spell it.
Okay. The American Music Awards.
Moonbeam ice cream.
There, yeah, okay, very good. All right, there you go. There we go. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Moonbeam ice cream. Your fans love you on the internet. You have a lot of great fans, and you're very engaged with them. Do you check on things, and do you read the internet? And
Oof. Yes and no. I think lately, over the last couple months, I've tried to look less.
Yeah.
So I'm on it. I think now like a healthy amount where I kind of limit myself a little.
You don't
bit.
want it to get to you. I mean, because you were talking a little bit backstage, and you said, yeah, you kind of started or kind of helped start a little "Who is Benson Boone" type of deal.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing. It kind of went really right, but really wrong. So
I like this
a couple months ago when I first posted the Moonbeam ice cream.
Yeah.
I was like, what is Moonbeam ice cream? Like nobody knows. I don't know. And so, I was like, maybe it'd be nice to kind of spark some just interest in people's
chatter.
minds. Yeah, maybe I hire a couple people to be like, yo, what is Moonbeam ice cream? Why is this guy singing about Moonbeam ice cream? Where did he come up with this? Like, kind of like, get into it a little bit.
Yeah, try to have...
So, it went downhill quick. People started doing like, oh, what's Moonbeam ice cream? I hate Benson Boone!
Wow! Really drove off a cliff there. Yeah, you go, wow, that fast.
But, if I'm being honest, it worked pretty well.
Yeah.
It worked pretty well.
People started talking about you, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah. I gotta say, I just think, and I really meant this, I said it to you backstage, but every performance I've seen you in has been giant, big chances and performances, and you hit a home run with every performance. I really am so impressed with you. You're just amazing.
Thank you.
Everything I've seen.
Thank you.
Everything I've listed, you nailed.
Thank you.
You've nailed. And I just think I got to commend you for that, because I go, man, this kid is going for it with the jumpsuit and everything, and mystical, magical.
Yes,
Mystical, magical.
Yes, mystical, magical.
Mystical Magical has over 13 million views. Come on, boo! Come on, boo! By the way, where did the Moonbeam ice cream come? Where did that line come from? I know you said you don't know what it is, but what does it mean?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
So I write pretty much everything, me and this guy, Jack. And I love Jack, but we are very unserious when we're together. Like, when we work, even like the song I'm singing is Night at the Mama song, it's a very serious song, but like that session, the day we wrote that song, like you would have thought we were trying to not write the Mama song.
Oh, really?
Or do something way better. But like, we connect so well, and we were just kind of having a day. It was like a weird, kind of a whimsical day.
Yeah.
I've never used that word before.
Whimsical Day.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yeah.
never see a song by
Yeah.
Benson Boone called Whimsical Day.
But you know, as we get on through the session, we kind of came to like what's called writer's block, and it's when you have a melody already, but like you cannot think of a lyric. Like you just beat it up and beat it up. And Jack's sitting there, and we're kind of goofing off, and he just goes, you know, what if you just did this? And it looked like he was going to say something really good, and we've been sitting there for an hour. I'm like, this is it. And
Here
he
we
goes,
go.
Moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans. And I was like, you know what?
You know what? Sometimes you got to go with it.
At this point,
it's
just-
a placeholder at least.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
a placeholder.
Yeah, so, but then it was a placeholder for the day, and then we went home and listened to it, and I was like, you know what? Moonbeam ice cream. Hell yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Now, has anyone approached you from like Ben and Jerry's or?
Yeah, yes. Well, Ben and Jerry's hasn't responded.
What?
I hope you're watching this, Ben and
Ben
Jerry.
and yes, they do watch this shit. They have not called you yet?
Please.
but have all the-
Haagen-Dazs, and then we got something coming when the album drops. We'll have, you know, like a, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
Yeah,
It's not like a huge, well, no, it's huge. It's,
Yeah, but you'll have something.
yeah.
You'll have
yeah.
we might see Moonbeam Ice Cream.
Moonbeam ice cream.
Yeah. Can we talk about the album cover and the album title, American Heart?
Yeah.
Now, I feel very protective of you, Ben.
I know.
So I just wanna make sure.
It's all lighting.
How? No, it's not. There's no way. How'd you come up with the title, American Heart?
That's a great question. There's one song on the album called Young American Heart. And to me, that's like the inspiration track of the whole album. And it's about me and my best friend. I grew up with this guy. So I have, okay, this is gonna be like, well, why are you saying this? I have 4 sisters.
Okay.
This dude, Eric, he's got 5 sisters. And we met like when I was 6 months old. He's like the first dude I literally remember. And
6 months, yeah.
and so like we didn't have any brothers, but we just had each other. And that's kind of a good line. Yeah, please, I'll take a sec. Yeah.
We didn't have a brother, we had each other.
But when we were younger, we got in a car accident, and it wasn't like a typical car accident. We were driving in a field. We were driving in his backyard, and we flipped the car. And like in that moment, I was young. I was maybe like 15 or 16, and you know when you're 15 or 16, you're never like, oh wow, it would really suck to die right now, because you don't even think about death. You're like 15
You're invincible.
or 16, exactly. And in that moment, it was like the first time in my life that I was like, oh my gosh, like this dude, my best friend, he means everything to me. I don't want to die right now, a young American. So it's not like it's not meant to be some patriotic, like this is who I voted for. It's more like, it's me as Benson Boone, the little kid that grew up with a dream to just like continue doing things that I love with the people that I love. And that's it kind of sets the tone for the album, in my
awesome.
opinion.
I love that.
Thank you.
You're about to go on a new arena tour.
Yes.
This is a big deal. It sold out in 9 seconds. I don't know if you know that. That's big, dude. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a big deal. How do you? How do we describe the tour to everybody that wants to go see you?
Yeah. Well, it's sold out. In 9 seconds. No, but this is like, this is by far the biggest tour I've ever done. And it's a big moment for me, for people to just know who I am. You go to the show, and this is by far the best performance I will ever, up to this point in my life, put on. And it's a full-on show. I might even change my outfit during the show.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
But I'm really excited to just put myself into the world and let people just see who Benson Boone really is.
Yeah, and will there be, I have to ask, will there be a flip? Like, this is insane. Benson Boone, you flipped off the piano, you flipped off things. I go, dude, what is this flipping thing? And it looks so, it's scary to me. Again, as your friend.
Yeah.
You know?
Thank you.
You know, I've never been through the fields with you, but I'm still your friend.
Yeah.
And I worry about you, and I don't want to lose you, and I don't want you flipping over everything. So there's no guaranteed flips. Do you plan your flips?
No.
Do you practice your flips?
No.
No.
They just kind of. I've been doing them forever. They like if you knew me growing up and you saw a video of me now and you hadn't seen anything else. Like if you went to preschool with me.
Yes.
And then you just had not heard the name Benson Boone since then, and then you see a video of me doing a backflip, she'd probably be like, he's still doing this? Like, are you serious?
Like, could you do a flip right now? I didn't think you're really gonna do it. Oh my God. Benson Boone! American Heart is out June 20th. Benson's performing for us after the break. Stick around, everybody.